Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Roma. Today we are doing a really in-depth makeup look. So bear with me as we go through. It might take a little bit longer. It's called our soft and smoky look. And first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a little bit of contouring. I already have my foundation on, my foundation base, but what I'm going to do is take a darker foundation. So I'm using Bronze W110. I'm going to use our liquid foundation brush, and I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring with this darker color. So when we contour, we want to just put that darker color under our cheekbones. Okay, for those of you who don't know where your cheekbones are, that is totally normal. So here's a little trick for you. If you hold your hand flat and then hold it underneath your cheekbone, you'll be able to feel your cheekbone resting on your the length of your hand here. That is exactly where we want to contour, just right in there. So I'm going to put some of this darker color right in there. Now I have a square face, so I'm also going to just put a little bit down at the bottom. That softens up my square features. I don't need it so much at the top, but you can see that the contour along the cheekbones really makes a big difference. Okay, then what we're going to do is, I don't know if you're like me and didn't get quite enough sleep last night, but we're going to use our under eye corrector, which is amazing. It's got a peachy tone to it, and to put that on, I'm going to use our cream color brush. This actually works really, really well for concealer and under eye corrector. So that is going to go under my eye. And it looks like a bit much, but we will continue to blend it in. It's just going to brighten up those dark circles. That peachy tone, the reason we only have one color of under eye corrector is because that peachy tone will actually counteract the purpley blue color that comes up under our eyes. Brightens it right up. See that? Nice. So then what we're going to do is set our foundation with our translucent loose powder. It's here. It is amazing. If you get this, just so you know, little trick, there's a travel cover on it. So if you spin this cover one way, the holes will be open. If you spin it the other way, it will be closed. And that's so that when you're traveling and it goes upside down, it doesn't go all over. So I'm just going to take our big fluffy powder brush and set our foundation. This also takes away some of the shine. I have oilier skin, so it tends to have quite a bit of shine. But we want to set that contouring color that we had put on there. Perfect. Okay, and then we are going to use an eye primer today. We want to make sure that that eye color stays put. So our eye primer is amazing. It comes in a little tube. You do not need a lot, so just the tiniest little bit, seriously, will be more than enough. So it's like a cream, and we're just going to pat it all over our eyelids, just like that. And then what we're going to do to prep our eyes is we're going to take our blending brush. We're going to take that translucent loose powder, and we're going to set it again with the blending brush. So we'll get some powder on there. These bristles are super dense, so it just allows for a little bit more product placement. This is a great brush to use for foundation as well. Gives you great coverage. These bristles are so dense though, it's almost like velvet. That's how crazy dense they are, super soft. That is our blending brush. So that will prep and set our eyes. Then we are going to start with the color look. So we're going to start with rose gold. We're going to use this all over our eyelids. So I'm going to use our all over eyeshadow brush for this. So it's going to go on the, from the crease to the lashes basically. This is rose gold. It is super pretty. Get right in there so you can see the coloring. Beauty. Then we're going to use our soft heather in the creases. So I'm going to use our crease brush for that. It's got a great angle to it. And it's going to go in the creases. This is a matte color, so it's nice because the shimmer is on your lid, right above your pupil, but the matte just softens things out when it's on your crease area. You'll notice it's not a whole lot darker, it's just a touch darker. Super subtle, right? Then we are going to use Moonstone, which is a shimmery kind of light gold color. We're going to use our smudger brush, and the smudger brush is nice and dense, so it actually again does a fair bit of color placement. So we're going to use this in the inner lids here. So we're going to go probably a third of the way in, and we'll take it all the way up. Nice and soft. And then we're going to use Smoky Quartz, which is very, very nice. It's a soft, very soft shimmery gray look. And that we're going to use the smudger brush again, and that's going to go in the inner corners of our eyes. So when we do a brighter color in the inner corner, of course, it makes us look younger and more bright-eyed. And I'm going to go back to our all over eyeshadow brush and just blend all of that in. So pretty with the shimmer in the inside, and then we've got the matte in the crease on the outside. Very nice, soft and smoky look. Perfect. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do some lining, but we are going to use eyeshadow for our liner. So we're going to use our liner brush. It has an angled, very thin tip. So this is interesting. We're going to take Sweet Plum, which is a nice shimmery, well, not too much shimmer, but a little bit of shimmer, deep purple color. And we are going to use the brush wide, on the wide side. And we're going to line just above our lashes, get both sides. Sweet. Sweet Plum. Get it? Other side. Now, if you want a more dramatic look, this is kind of old school, but you can wet your brush and then dip in the color. It will bring just more brightness to it. All right, and then we're going to do another line with Espresso, which is a deep matte brown. And this one we're going to go on the narrow side. So we've got a big purpley smudgy line and then a small deep brown one. That's what gives it that smoky look, right? Well, this is super pretty. Check it out. Love that. Love it. Okay, and then we are going to use our Crazy Lash Intensity Mascara. This is really cool because it's got this crazy brush. I'll show you. It's a little bit easier to use on with the demo brush, but it's got long bristles and short bristles, so it really holds a lot of color. So with this mascara, you want to jiggle your brush all the way out from the roots to the tips. And then to take advantage of all that mascara that's being held there, we're going to swirl it as well, so spin it. Man, there's my lashes. It's always fun doing the mascara because it brings everything together. And you can, when you're putting mascara on, you can kind of direct the direction of your lashes too. So you can pull it out to the outer corners. Look at that. And this was only one dip. Isn't that crazy? That's our lash intensity. Wow. All right. Just gonna dust, I've got some eyeshadow there, dust that off. And then we're going to do some cheek color. Get my cheek color brush here. Cheek color brush is awesome because it has that flat side and the round side. So we are going to use the round side, and I'm going to use, it's actually a highlighter, but we're going to use it as a cheek color today. It's Honey Glow. We'll put this on apples of our cheeks and along our cheekbone. And you know that this season, fall 2020, a bit of luminosity is on trend. So this gives us that shine because it's that highlighter, right? Then we're going to take Latte, which is a contour color. And I'm going to use the flat side for this. And we're just going to enhance that contour color again. Boom. See that? Wow. I mean, we already have it contoured with the foundation. This just adds a whole nother level. And it blends so nicely. Wow, love that, love that. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to line our lips with a medium nude liner. Here's a little tip for you, which is kind of weird, but if you line from the outside in, it actually will curve and lift your lip into more of a smile than if you go from the inside out. Because when you go this way, it actually creates a frown. So if you're in sales, brilliant tip. Then we're going to take Bashful You and our lip brush. Let me get that out. Bashful You. And we're going to put this just right in the middle. It's a very nude color. So it gives it just a little bit of an ombre look with our lips. And there you have it. There's our look today. This is the soft and smoky look. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourself.